Coming up on Farm Frenzy, revisit BayCare Ballpark, the home of the Phillies spring training and Clearwater Threshers baseball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Concession Critics Farm Frenzy. I'm your host, Harrison Taylor. Today we are here at BayCare Ballpark, the spring training home of the Philadelphia Phillies and home to the Clearwater Threshers. Located in Clearwater, Florida, the stadium has a capacity of 8,500 fans and broke ground on October 16, 2002. The field was built because the Phillies needed a replacement to the aging Jack Russell Memorial Stadium, which opened in 1955. The move also put the ballpark next to the Carpenter Complex, which was built in 1967. The cost to construct the new ballpark was $27 million. BayCare Ballpark is the Phillies' third spring training home in Clearwater since they moved there in 1947, marking the second longest affiliation between a team and its host city. The stadium opened as Bright House Networks Field during Phillies Fan Fest on February 27, 2004. The first Phillies spring training game would be played on March 4, 2004, when the Phillies beat the Yankees 5-1. The stadium has gone through many name changes over the years. In 2013, the name was shortened to simply Bright House Field. Then in 2017, the field became known as Spectrum Field due to Bright House being acquired by Charter Communications. The name would remain until 2021 when the field was renamed to BayCare Ballpark. The stadium is not only home to the Phillies during the spring, but is also home to their Low-A Southeast affiliate, the Clearwater Threshers, as well as the Phillies Florida Complex League teams. It has also hosted the AAC baseball tournament since 2014. The Phillies are in a lease to call BayCare Ballpark their spring training home until at least 2023. Now let's stroll the stadium. The ballpark features the Frenchie's Tiki Pavilion in left field, offering table seating and more. Further down in the outfield, fans can find the bullpen as well as grass berm. On the first base side, fans can find the Clearwater Phillies Hall of Fame featuring players of the past. And on the third base side, there's a playground for kids. Now it's time for the system summary. The first stop for prospects on their way to Philadelphia is right here in Clearwater at BayCare Ballpark, the home of the Florida Complex League Phillies and the Low-A Clearwater Threshers. The second stop is the High-A Jersey Shore Blue Claws, who call First Energy Park in Lakewood, New Jersey home. Then, players are promoted to Reading, Pennsylvania to play at First Energy Stadium for the AA Reading Fightin' Phils. The last stop before Citizens Bank Park is the AAA Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, who call Coca-Cola Park in Allentown, Pennsylvania home. Alright, we are here with the popcorn, only one size. It's a great deal, only $3 for this giant bucket. Let's go ahead and taste it. So this already wins Slice of Spring value pricing, I'm sure. Same thing with Farm Frenzy, but let's go ahead and give it a taste. Wow, that popcorn is really, really, really good. I'm gonna tell you, there's butter on it, which you can taste there. Super salty, which counters out that butter. And then you got pepper on it too to give it a little bit of spice. Really, really good. It's nice and warm. It's a great deal like we were talking about earlier. So definitely here, if we're looking on our top of the pops, this is top of the Farm Frenzy pop list. And also number 2 on our Slice of Spring pop list, only behind Steinbrenner Field. So this popcorn's pretty dang good here at BayCare Ballpark. BayCare Ballpark is serving up Philadelphia favorites year-round. Some items we're going to add to the wheel include the Hatfield hot dogs, boardwalk fries, Hers chips, and tasty cakes from the Bullpen Grill. Of course, you can't have Philadelphia food without having a cheesesteak from the Home Plate Grill. And we're going to add a Florida favorite, some buffalo cauliflower from Rooster and Buffalo. Now that we know some of the food options, it's time to go ahead and spin the Wheel of Concessions! And it looks like today we'll be trying the cheesesteak available for $7 from the Home Run Grill behind Home Plate. All right, now it is time for Concession Critics. We got the cheesesteak available for $7 at the concession stand behind Home Plate. You know, I promised we weren't gonna do another cheesesteak, but you know, when in Rome, or in this case, when in Clearwater, do as they do in Philly. So let's go ahead and take a big bite of this authentic Philly cheesesteak. That is a good cheesesteak there. It's nice and chopped up how you expect it to be, nice and cheesy. I would prefer maybe some peppers in it. Definitely could use some ketchup as well. Not terrible. I honestly think the cheesesteak I had at the Stripers was a little better than this cheesesteak here at the ballpark. I do wish that some of the other regular spring training options were available. I do understand that it is minor league baseball season. That means way less fans coming here to BayCare Ballpark, so it does make sense. So if we are looking on our pop point scale, this Philly cheesesteak, the Delco Philly cheesesteak, is going to get 4 out of 6 pop points right here at BayCare Ballpark. Overall at BayCare Ballpark, the food gets 4 pop points as the popcorn was excellent. For value, the ballpark gets 5 pop points. For service, the ballpark gets 5 pop points. And for experience, the ballpark gets 4 pop points. Add it all up and you get an overall stadium score of 9 out of 10, or bathed in butter. Now let's harvest some hats from Phillies Diamond Outfitters, and I assume from the designated hatter when that is open. First up, we got tons of Phillies spring training hats. You'll notice the 2021 spring training hat, as well as its St. Patrick's Day variant, and some regular Phillies hats as well. Next, you can see tons of Phillies Clearwater Threshers branded merchandise, including the Alter Ego Clearwater Beach Dog hats that the team wears on Fridays. You can even see some Fanatic hats and some floral designs, which are pretty cool in my opinion, down there on the bottom. And finally, you can see the Clearwater Threshers primary hat, its road hat, and its Alter logo hat. And the hat I decided to go with is this cool blue Clearwater Threshers light preserver hat in the shape of a C. It's definitely a super cool logo and a unique color blue that you do not see every day, and it's perfect for my collection. Now let's hit some of my favorite highlights. It's time for Farm Faves. My first highlight is you can really feel the history in this ballpark. It actually feels like a baseball stadium, and you can tell how it's inspired the other spring training stadiums and really pioneered the way of what a spring training stadium should look like. And my second highlight is all the different features you can see hidden throughout the ballpark. You can notice that there's a different special spring training logo that the Phillies use on all the different columns throughout the ballpark. You can find hidden references to other minor league baseball teams in the Phillies organization above bars, and over by the French Cheese Tiki Pavilion, you can even find a directional sign showing the mileage to all the different Phillies affiliates across the country. Well, thanks for joining me here at BayCare Ballpark. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like and comment down below. Plus, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future episodes here of Farm Frenzy right here on Concession Critics. Have a wild week, and I will see you guys next time.